Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McKola. It is Friday night. It is the eve of the Manchester derby, and Manchester United have made it official. Wout Weghorst is a red at least till the end of the season. Yes, they have given him a United shirt till the end of the season, and Wout Weghorst has come in. United have managed to agree a deal with Besiktas and Burnley. So the deal with Burnley is he comes on loan from Burnley. We pay his wages. It's a simple deal with Burnley. But he was on loan already to Besiktas, so we had to agree some form of compensation with them. We have agreed compensation with them. It is around €3 million. So Wout Weghorst has swooped in to Manchester. So we've seen the pictures of him with Erik and we've seen the pictures of him signing his agreement to join the club until the end of the season. He's not been registered in time to play in the Manchester derby, but he will be available for the Crystal Palace game. And with the news in the press conference today that Anthony Martial had a knock, returned to training, could and should be available for the Manchester derby, it's great news that we have brought in another striker, because the only striker that we have, whilst he is useful at times and he's a fantastic player at times, he's also injured a lot of the times too. So we need another option in there. And Weghorst is also a completely different option to everything else we have. Now, the only reason I'm happy with this is because it is a short-term option till the summer, and also because the Glazers are getting out of here, hopefully. And, you know, I'll put up with one of these transfer windows where we have to deal with Glazer-Nobics, and we have to deal with the fact that they're running the club into the ground and doing everything but help Erik ten Hag to do his job. And whilst they're selling the club and all that's going on, I'm happy to take it on the chin for now, in the knowledge that in the summer, hopefully, we have new owners and we can then go and get a more long-term option. But who knows? Wout Weghorst might come in, score 40 goals, be the next best thing since sliced bread. But probably not going to happen. I do think he can be a useful option, though. You look at his stats in terms of his goals and stuff. Apart from his time at Burnley, he's been pretty good. Usually 1 in 2 for whoever he plays for. At Burnley, obviously, he didn't perform great. 2 goals in 20 games. But we look at that Burnley side, it wasn't great either. And you look at the underlying numbers and the data around his performances for Burnley, and he was always quite high in terms of the number of presses and things like that. So Erik ten Hag will look at that and think, that's something that I can use. That's quite useful. And again, we just need the numbers at the moment, don't we? I also think he's someone that can facilitate for others with his back to goal, bringing in the likes of, Marcus Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right, Sancho, Martial, whoever else when they play. I do think he can bring in others into play with his back to goal, holding up the ball and bringing them into play. He's obviously going to be an aerial option as well at 6'6" or whatever it is. So with the circumstances, I think it's a decent signing. It has now been made official. And I'll bring up what Wout Weghorst has said about this move to Manchester United. Let me just find the quotes here right now. Right. United complete loan move for Wout Weghorst. Man United pleased to confirm that Wout Weghorst has joined the club on loan from Burnley until June 2023. He has been on loan at Besiktas this season, scoring 9, assisting 4 in 18 appearances. Decent record this season. Wout Weghorst also scored those 2 goals, the memorable goals for Holland against Argentina. Unfortunately for him, it didn't result in Holland going through, but, memorable for him, and he'll be feeling a lot of confidence off the back of that. Although, I know international football is hard to kind of judge people, nevertheless, Anyway, Weghorst said, I feel privileged to be joining Manchester United. I've played against the club in the past. Fantastic feeling to now have the chance to pull on the famous red shirt. I've seen United's progress under Ten Hag this season and can't wait to start playing my part in pushing the team towards its aims. Whatever happens in the next few months, I can promise to give everything to the club for as long as I am here. I thank everyone who has played a part in getting me to this stage, and now I'm looking forward to meeting my new teammates and getting involved straight away. I imagine he'll be involved straight away, because even if Martial does start tomorrow, as we've heard from the manager, can't complete 90 minutes every 3 days. So you're looking at the fixtures that are coming up as well. They're coming up thick and fast. You've got like this game against Manchester City on the 14th. Then we've got the game on the 18th against Palace. Then we've got to go away to Arsenal on the 22nd. Then on the 25th, we've got Nottingham Forest in the Cup in the first leg away. Then on the 28th, we've got Reading in the Cup at Old Trafford. Then on the 1st of Feb, we've got the second leg of the Forest tie. 4th of Feb, we've got a league game at home. So you're looking at the games, they're coming every 2 or 3 days. Hardly any rest in between. We needed to, and I need to rest right now because my voice is going. I've been having a drink, having a chill, doing what you do on a Friday night. And then this news drops. I'm looking forward to the derby tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm looking forward to it. But I'm also starting to get nervous now as well. Proper nervous because I feel like we can do something. Now, I'm not saying we're in a title race or anything like that because, you know, it's Erik ten Hag's first season. I think we need to give him some time to get things together. But at the same time, I also think we're a good team, man. Got some good players. You keep your first 11 fit. Who knows what can happen in any competition and against any team. Now I know City lost their last game. They're going to be up for it. But I'm feeling really confident. And the players that we've got, even if Martial isn't fit, if we can start Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, fancy us to do something. Maybe even you go with a Rashford, Garnacho or Rashford, Anthony, and you play Eriksen, Fred, Bruno and Casemiro. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But whatever we play, I'm confident we can get a result against Manchester City. And that is worrying me because we're a fairly decent side now. And win, lose or draw tomorrow against Manchester City, I'm confident in the direction that we're going. And I have full trust in what Ten Hag is doing. And that's why when we've signed Wout Weghorst on a short-term deal, I'm not panicking as much because I'm safe in the knowledge that we've got Erik ten Hag. And I'm also hopeful in the knowledge that the Glazers are hopefully going to sell us ASAP. So there you go. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. The Manchester derby tomorrow. Stretford Paddock will have it all covered. I'll be doing a reaction from the game. So keep it locked. Like, comment, share and subscribe. We'll be back very, very soon. Until next time, I'm out of here.